Hey guys, John with New York Metro Weather. Hope you guys are doing well, having a great week. Happy Thursday. We are tracking two storm systems, one moving in Friday night into Saturday morning, and then another potentially larger one Monday into Tuesday. So we'll keep it a little short today, but get into some of the nitty-gritty details here. Here's a simulated radar Friday afternoon around 4 o'clock, and you can see that precipitation moving in from eastern PA into New Jersey, and then eventually New York City around the evening commute. And you'll notice immediately that the precipitation type is rain near the coast in the city, even in parts of interior northern New Jersey initially. And a lot of that has to do with our temperatures in the low levels. If we look at model simulations when this first starts, temperatures are in the low 40s in the New York City Metro, even down into Philadelphia and parts of New Jersey and on Long Island. It's not until that really gets going that we see things cool down into the lower 30s in the northern New Jersey and in the mid 30s in the city. So we're going to be right on that boundary with this one, and it's going to be really tight between whether there's going to be rain or what we like to call white rain, which is when it snows but doesn't stick at all, just melts immediately, and that heavier snow and potential accumulation in northern New Jersey. So what we see on models is this sort of evolves through the evening. This is valid at 10 o'clock p.m. on Friday, and we still have the metro right on that boundary between snow and rain, with rain more likely out here on parts of Long Island and in parts of central Jersey down near the shore. The snow, the heavier snow, is really going here in the interior parts of northern New Jersey, essentially from central Union, Essex, Hudson County westward. That's where we see it in the higher elevations, especially of northern Jersey, southeast New York, and parts of Connecticut. You can even see the model picking up on rain in the valleys, the Hudson River Valley here. It's all has to do with the low-level temperatures. Anyway, as we move through Saturday morning, we get into that early morning hours. That's when models suggest that a band of heavier precipitation moves overhead, and we see that cooling occur. And now those bands sort of rotate back through Connecticut, Long Island, New York, northern New Jersey. So that will likely continue until Saturday morning. I mean, this band of snow here on the latest guidance persists pretty much until 6, 7 a.m. Saturday before dropping down out of the area. So it could be a slick, snowy, slushy commute Saturday morning if you're going anywhere. I know it's not a work day, but still generally going to be probably pretty wintry out there. Now, the models are going to overdo the snow forecast totals, but I want to show you what these models suggest. Obviously, some of this is going to melt, but you can see very clearly the elevation impact on this event, right? The elevated areas of New Jersey here picking up probably somewhere between 3 to 6 inches of snow with this storm. And then down in New York City, it looks like a trace to 2 inches with 1 to 3 inches if we're lucky here in the New York City Metro. Still obviously notable given how this winter has gone, but not looking like a big major snowstorm or anything. That being said, snow in the city this winter is notable in itself, and we could see a couple inches of slushy accumulation with this storm. In the worst case scenario, this is a warmer system, and we likely end up with more like a trace to an inch as this system evolves. In the snowier scenario, probably end up with 1 to 3 inches in the New York City Metro, and obviously more in the interior, colder parts of northern New Jersey. So that brings us to our next threat. We know that system moves out of here on Saturday morning and afternoon. And then we watch this more substantial storm. I talked yesterday about this feature up here in Greenland and eastern Canada. This is called a high latitude block, a blocking ridge. And it deflects all these storms underneath it and allows them to expand. So here's our storm system. We're looking at Friday into Saturday. See this area of blue moving off here into the North Atlantic. And then our Monday, Tuesday storm comes in here, and immediately you can tell it's larger, it's more expansive, it's slower, and the models really are strengthening this storm system as it moves into New England and develops off the coast. In fact, looking at the latest European ensemble data, we can get an idea. Even the ensembles are pretty big and strong with this storm. And then if we look at the individual members of this ensemble and we go ahead and pull this into the United States view, there's really an impressive signal developing for a strong storm. I'll flip us over here to New England, and you can see the model strengthening this storm system rapidly. Late Monday into Tuesday seems like the general time frame right now, but there's some really strong low pressures in here, 980, 989, 986, and then the storm continues to strengthen as it develops here into parts of New England off the coast of Cape Cod. Precipitation-wise, the models are also suggesting that there could be substantial precipitation extending back from this storm system as we move from Monday into Tuesday. Obviously, the track of this system is going to be super important for what happens in the New York City Metro, whether we see rain or snow or anything at all. But, at this point, even given those uncertainties, it's definitely worth noting that forecast models are suggesting the potential for a very strong, expansive storm system Monday into Tuesday that could bring impacts to the New York City area. So we'll have a lot more on that storm as we get closer and updates through the weekend. For now, we're going to continue tracking our storm on Friday night into Saturday. And again, it looks like a couple inches of snow in the interior and a little bit less than that closer to the city. We'll have updates on that as we go through the day today and into Friday morning as well. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Have a great rest of your night. We'll talk to you soon.